Hi guys, you're highly welcome back to our channel. It's a very wonderful moment. This is Hemness Stitches channel and my name is Bukola. You're highly welcome. Today I will be sharing a tutorial on how to draft a basic body pattern. It's going to be lovely. You might have been watching this, but this one is exceptional. Thank you very much. Then also appreciate all our subscribers. Thank you guys for not get tired of me, for being supporting me, for being there for me. All our new subscribers, kudos to you guys. Thank you very much. Don't forget to share this video, share with others. Let us enjoy what you are enjoying on this channel. Thank you very much. Let's get started. Here is the pattern paper that we're using for this tutorial. Then as we can see, I've labeled this place as our zipper allowance. So my paper is on fold. This is the front, though I've secured this edge with a fixed pin. This is the edge. So now this is the front and this is the back. What I'll be doing now, I'll first insert my vertical measurements. I'll first do that. Let's quickly do that. From my shoulder to my chest line, from my shoulder to my nipple point, then nipple point to my waist, then my waist to my blouse, my shoulder to my blouse length. Here is my blouse length. Then I will be extending all the points. I would like it across the zipper side. Hope you can see now. At this upper side, I'll be inserting half of my shoulder to shoulder measurements. I'll be inserting half of my shoulder to shoulder measurement. The same thing, I'll be inserting same measurements on my chest line here. Then I will connect the 2 points together from chest line to my shoulder line. Then before going further, here I'll be marking my neck width for the front and the back. I'm using for the front and the back, I'm using 3 inches. So for the back depth, I'm using 1 inch. Then for the front, I'll be using 3 inches. Then I will use my ruler to the wideness of the neck. Then for the back neckline here, I will just come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. Then I will gently connect it to my neckline like so. You can see from your neckline to this place, that is for my shoulder slope. Then whatever remains here, just place your tape measure like this. Then indicate the middle of this one. Whatever you get here, mark it like I did. Then you have to come inward by ½ inch here. Just come inward by ½ inch here. Then you now place your ruler. Why are we doing this? We are doing this because our bow is bigger than the back, so that it will make the front part of our blouse to come out perfectly and okay. That is the reason we are doing this. Then if you are making blouse for somebody that has big boob, please, you can use 3/4 instead of half. You can use 3/4 instead of half. Yeah, this one, the first line here is for the back armhole, while the second line, the one that entered inside, is for the front armhole. Good. Now on my chest line, I will be inserting 1/4 of my bust circumference measurements here. So now I'll be inserting 1/4 of my bust circumference measurements here. Same thing on my bust point. Then on my waistline, I'll be inserting 1/4 of my waist measurements. Then at the down part of my blouse, I'll be inserting my hip measurements. The 1/4 of my hip circumference measurements I'll be inserting here. All the points together. I'll be connecting all the points. I'm done with that. Then I'll be using 4 inches for my darts. That is my nipple to nipple measurements. That is my nipple to nipple measurements. So I'm using 4 inches. I'll just mark it down like so. I'm done. Then I'll be connecting those points. From this nipple point, just come down by 1.5 inch. That is below your bust point. Now, from the down part here, I'll be coming up by 2 inches. I'll be coming up by 2 inches. You can, that is that's my waistline. I'll be marking half at the both side, half of an inch at the both side. Then the next thing, I'll be connecting my dart legs to this point and the down part, the down. Next thing, then after done with our dart, the next thing now is to place our tape measure from our waist to our chest line. From your waist to the chest line, from your chest line to the waist. Then indicate the middle of whatever measurement you got there. Indicate the middle. After done indicate the middle, then you connect it to the nipple point. Whatever you get here, you connect it to the nipple points. Here is the middle. Then I will be connecting it to the nipple points. Here is my nipple points. Then you connect it like nipple points. Yeah. Then from this nipple point, you are going to mark in on this same line that you just connect to the nipple point. Just mark in 1 inch. That is away from the nipple point. 1 inch away from the nipple point. Then on the side here, to create your dart leg, just take half of an inch at the both side. Then you connect it to this point, to this 1 inch that you took from this line, like so. Just do it like so. Then like so. So after done with that, we have taken 1 inch out of this place. The next thing, we are going to add this 1 inch back at the hemi part of our blouse. So as I was saying, after taking 1 inch out of this place, the 1 inch we are taking out of this place, we have to add it back here. That is what I did here. I added an inch, 1 inch here to the down part of my blouse. Then I blend it to the front because we don't need that 1 inch at the front part. We only need it here because we are not taking any side darts at the front. We only took the side darts at the side of our pattern paper. Hope I'm clear. Then the next thing, you include all your sewing allowance. Here for my sewing allowance, I included 1 inch, but on my waistline here, this waistline, I included 2 inches. The reason I included 2 inches is because I'm taking out 1 inch for that. So that 1 inch I'm taking out for that, I have to return it back to this place. So that was the reason I added 2 inches to the waistline. As you can see, I start cutting from the back. I'm cutting the back panel first. If you too want to cut your own, you start from the back first. Back home. So I'm trying to shape it out. Hope you can see that. Then for the neck, here is the neck. I've cut out the neck. So the next thing now, all these prominent points, I'll make sure I marked it on the back panel. And this point to extend the points. Then for the nipple points, for my waist line and my bust line. The next thing is to draw my darts. I can still see some traces of the first one. So, allowance. Here is the zipper allowance. So from the zipper allowance, I will mark in 4 inches for my darts. The back here. After done with connection of the points, then you come up by 2 inches here. From the downward, you come up by 2 inches. From this bust point, you won't come down by anything because it's back darts. You start it from this place. So now for this waist, we are going to take half inch from the both sides like we did at the front. Then the next thing, you connect those points together. Gently slant your hands towards the Here is our back darts. Then the next thing now is to show us how to get rid of a bulge, zipper bulge. You know, when we wear clothes that we see such a thing, it doesn't make our work look perfectly. So in order to avoid that, we are going to come in. This is our waistline. You have to mark 1/2 inch here. Just place your tape measure on your waistline like I am doing now. Mark 1/2 inch here. Out of 1.5 that we have here for our zipper allowance, we have marked out 1 inch. Then you will now blend that 1 inch up here. Then you blend it down here. So to blend it downward, let's see it. This is to our blouse length. Then to the upper side of our blouse, you see the way I place you slant, just we are going to add it back inside our main measurements. As you can see here, I'm marking 1/2 inch again. Then I will gently slant it the way I slanted the front. I will blend it to the down hemline of my blouse of our pattern like this. I've blended it. Then you have to blend it back towards the upper side like this. Yeah. So as you can see, I have added back the ½ inch I took away from this side. Here is it. So now this is our back pattern. So for this side, since there is no side darts added to our back pattern, we don't need this 1 inch. What I'm going to be doing now, I will trim it off. Then I will trim this place as well. I'm going to trim this place as well. So let's cut out our pattern. Yes, thank you very much. Here is the front and the back pattern.